Okay, so the episode's about to end. Doing a live early. I don't know why it looks like the camera is super bright. Okay, so I believe the episode just ended, and we're gonna wait for people to come in. Don't know if notifications went out. Okay, we got a couple people in here. Oh wow, okay, we're over 132. Um, I'm sorry if it looks like there's a bunch of bright light. I don't know what's going on, but as long as you don't find it disturbing and you can see and hear me okay, we should be good. So yeah, see, I didn't watch it live. I watched it at maybe 1:30 this morning because it was available on Amazon Prime. So I was able to do my review like at 3 or 4 a.m. So that's been on the channel all day. So I put out a few tweets, but I was working on some eBay stuff, Pokemon cards and whatnot. I've been listening. That's my side hustle there. But the episode was not it. I mean, let me put it this way: I should not have given last week a 3 out of 10 because this week was just so much worse. If I had to re-rank it, I would probably give last week a 5, only for the laugh factor. But this episode, yeah, 2 out of 10. It didn't do it for me. I think what made it bad is that we spent a lot of time on characters that not many people care about. Karen was in the episode all but like a minute. Zach and Fatima had a very short scene at the house, and every other scene tended to like drag, just drag out. Um, the only two things, well, technically three. Well, two things I loved, one thing I laughed at. So, okay. First thing, it was a lengthy scene, but I did like seeing Fatima and Andy interacting, you know, because it just goes to show how different Andy's friendship is with Fatima as opposed to Andy and Karen. Because by the end of Fatima and Andy's conversation, when they say they good, they're good. When it comes to Andy and Karen, it's never fully an I'm sorry from Karen. It's like, I'm sorry. Are you going to hold a grudge or anything? So yeah, it's basically when Andy and Fatima talk, you could tell that both sides listen and understand what the other person's saying. When Andy and Karen talk, it's basically Andy has to listen, but not the other way around. Second thing I liked, the fact that so many people came to the salon to help out with the cleanup. That's a small thing, but I really like that. The fact that um Karen's clients came out to help. There were probably some men too, like maybe some of the clients, had boyfriends or whatever, like, hey, this place I go to get my hair done, could you help out? And I mean, I really like that. I really did. I mean, Karen, of all people, who is usually depicted as being so, stoic, stern, not super friendly, but she does seem to have a good relationship with her clients. So to see the community be, willing to help out, yeah, she did seem ungrateful, mainly because Aaron was the one that organized it. But all that aside, I did like seeing so many people that Karen does business with come out to help her like that. I did like that. Although, funny enough, Aaron went through all the trouble of organizing the situation, but then when Zach shows up with that check, it's going to completely negate whatever's going on. I was literally about to say that. Zach saying, if Karen needs more, just tell her, let me know. Stupid. Okay, then the last thing I found funny about the episode, when Preston walked out of that bathroom in the cowboy boots and Danny's work uniform. Wow. See, the promo for next week, I've only watched the end credit promo. So I don't know fully what's going down. But I don't have any expectations at all for next week because this week was just such a disappointment. I remember the days where the penultimate episodes prior to a mid or season finale was arguably sometimes better than the finale themselves. So to get this episode being as boring as it was, I was very disappointed, to say the least. Danny and Preston, it was funny, but it was just a scene that went on for way too long. I mean, I clocked it at least 6.5 minutes. Seriously. I mean, it was funny at first, Dan, I'm going to swallow my tongue. Preston, I can't hear you when you're holding your tongue. Yeah, writers are on strike and actors. That's why, a bunch of the cast that are usually interactive can't really post or anything about it. See, this reminded me of House of Pain season 9. Remember when that boy Jasmine was seeing Caleb? Remember when he had like weed mints or something, and then Curtis and Ella got a hold of him, and then they were high for like 3 episodes? This is what that felt like. It just went on way too long. Again, it was funny, but it just went on way too long. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, even when the haves and the have-nots was at its worst, each episode had at least one moment to go, oh snap, I gotta tune in next week. I further appreciate the fact that Preston brought up the hot girl summer. I really did. But you could tell it wasn't like he was throwing it in her face the same way Danny does with Preston's past. At least she looked good tonight. Yeah, so okay. We've spent way too much time with Sabrina and Calvin. Here's why. First of all, Calvin is always choosing to make himself readily available for Sabrina. Sorry, let me turn the fan down. I didn't know it was so close to my microphone. I apologize. Hopefully you still hear me okay. Calvin is always making himself so readily available to Sabrina, despite the fact that she's made it clear a number of times she doesn't feel him that way. So despite them having a great night of just talking like they used to, Calvin has no right to be so bent out of shape whenever Bio comes around. I mean, what was the first thing he said when he came up in the apartment? So is your African prince around here? And I'm like, bro, sit your ass. Just go. You got a great radio voice. Thank you. Bro, smoking weed. Yeah, smoking ain't for everybody. Next week looks boring. Probably. Zach just wants to outdo Aaron because he can't afford to do it before. I agree. That paper is supposed to stay. Who's that? I'm wondering if the paper that Karen was asking the doctor for was the same paper that was supposed to be in the envelope that she handed Zach, but it was blank. I don't know. That was the only scene of the episode I'm like, wait, they're setting something up. I love the way he's been supporting her. I feel like this could be a new beginning. I'm sorry, but I am not a shipper of Calvin and Sabrina. Just let her move on to someone else. I still believe that detective because he's investigating Bio, especially after he saw them at the restaurant together. That is possible. Other people think that white lawyer, the one who's mad about Andy basically whooping his behind in that divorce, and he lost everything to his ex-wife. Some people say they're working together. I don't know. What's up? I only watched the first season of the Miss Pat show, so yeah. Let's see. The Maurice thing was confusing to me. So he goes in to basically say, me and Q did it. Sabrina's innocent. Then, Logan had some paperwork, and freaking Maurice sounded like Kiki Palmer. I don't know that man. I don't know him. I honestly never seen him a day in my life. And from there, that makes sense because all the goons in the bank had a ski mask on except for Q. So from there, the DA wants him to come back tomorrow to talk, unless he pleads to, throw Sabrina under the bus, which is the exact same deal that one attorney was trying to get Maurice to sign before he got out on bail, you know? And and to some extent, I get what Maurice is doing, but when you really think about it, it's incredibly stupid. It makes no sense. I don't know what Logan is. When it comes to Tyler Perry writing, if a person has a specific position, Tyler Perry will write them to fit whatever job description that they need to do. Why is he so? I don't know why he's coming after Sabrina with the ferocity like that. I don't think Zach will be able to help Karen again. That's the time Karen. Yeah, I'm confused about what Logan is. Why do Zach feel like he has it out? I don't know. It must be an ego thing, but it's like you have a woman like Fatima at home. Speaking of Fatima, I didn't like the way she said, I trust you, Zach, when Zach was like, hey, thanks for being so cool when believing me when I said we didn't have sex at the coffee shop. So it turns out Fatima paid the coffee shop manager for the surveillance footage, and it turns out they were just sitting at the table. So basically, here we go again with Fatima to Zach's face saying, hey, I love you, I trust you, but then has to go behind his back to verify stuff, meaning that if she didn't do that, there's a potential chance that she wouldn't have believed him. I don't know. I don't know. I give it a 1 out of 10. Yeah, the Gary and Hayden scene was kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's the best part of the episode, but it was all right. Just reading through the chats here, making sure I get every. Oh yeah, next week is the last week. Yeah, next week is the last week. I mean, we could be out as Sisters until 2024 for all we know. Yeah, everybody's talking about the phone call, but I don't have the promo, so I can't see it yet. Never in my life, even in SNL craziness, is an actor like Maurice. He went to theater in high school. I mean, he did theater in high school. Folks, you do realize that barely 13 minutes into this live stream, we've actually discussed the entire episode. That's why I was hesitant to do a live, because there really isn't anything to talk about, So, but we can talk though. We can talk. I mean, heck, it's only been 13 minutes. Don't expect a bunch of theory videos though. I don't think I got a lot of content to come out this week. I mean, the title of the episode should have said it all, the aftermath. I mean, yeah, after last week, there really isn't much you can do. I'm just going over my notes to see, just to make double sure that. Okay, I did laugh. You notice how Andy was kind of all on her high horse? Yeah, it's an exclusive dating app, and you have to be vetted to be on it. So not everybody knows about it. But then when Fatima was scrolling and like, oh, I know this guy, me and my girl, we both dated him at the same time. I don't know why, but I love that. It's like she literally busted her bloom because Andy's like, oh yeah, you got to be like a certain kind of sadity or on a social ladder to be up on this website. But then Fatima's like, nah, I know these people. So I think, yeah, she busted that smile. And Andy's face when she left the office was priceless. It was really good. Technically, the baby daddy issue has been dragged out longer because it took place before the bank robbery. I think Tyler needs to take some concept courses in writing. I doubt the finale will be a 4. Yeah, it will probably be a 3. It looks like Zach is going to punch Preston next week too, so I hope he doesn't let an N-word fly off his. Oh man, oh man. Oh, somebody sent me the promo. Give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second.
You're trying to get full custody? Yes. It's the Sistas Midseason finale. I'm not going to let you do this. It's too late. I'm going to shoot you. You know where to find me. Tyler Perry's Sistas, all next Wednesday.
I'm going to shoot you. Oh, snap. You know where to find me. Oh, snap. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. You know what? I don't want to get my hopes up. Andy think higher for maintenance, but Fatima always bringing down. See, that's what I like about their dynamic. It's like Andy's like, hoo, but then Fatima's like grabs her. You know, Karen don't know Fatima. Nope. So there's that aspect of it. And yeah, I did see where Preston looks like he's about to get punched by Zach, but we'll have to wait and see. Why are they still trying to baby Karen in her feelings? I have no idea. You can't hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? Damn it. You hear me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Okay, we're good. Taco Bell. I do not like Mexican food, believe it or not. So there's that. Okay, so I'm literally checking the weather real quick because the internet should be working at 100%. So, okay, we're good. Perfect. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. But I was talking about the promo saying I don't want to get too excited because, you know, how many times have we seen a promo, but then the episode wasn't that good. Dana, you can't hear me still? Okay, a lot of people say they can hear me. I don't know what the heck happened there, but yeah. So you did refresh? Okay, good. As long as it wasn't on my end, because I don't have any error notifications or anything. But can't hear. You can. Went out, came back in. Good to go. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. So man, I don't know what you're talking about. Zatima season 1 was gold compared to Sisters for the past 3 seasons. It's gold from there. From Caribbean. Hey, well, international fans, thanks for joining in. Yeah, we're getting every other word. Okay. How about this? Okay. 240 people here now. All right. I'm going to start a new live stream. I'm going to end this one and I'm going to come right back because I still get like half and half. Some people say they can hear me. Other people say they can't. Other people say it's going in and out. So I'm going to cut this live stream, but hang tight. Okay. I just put in a chat. All right. It's not you. It's fine. I think it will be better for me to end this live stream, even though I want more people to come in. So please, I'm going to end this. Don't cut, folks. I feel like I need to cut because I actually have something very important to say. So, how about this? We've already talked about the episode. Don't end it. If I end it, I will come right back. Okay, I'm going to come right back. I'm sitting right here. So I'm going to end this live stream, But please, I urge you, come back to the channel or stay here. I want to end it and give me like 3 minutes, okay? Okay. I'm coming right back, so stay put in a different live stream.